On Medcastplus, we aim to bring local healthcare providers and physicians to discuss important topics relevant to our health and well-being.
Dr. Kadali, now that field should become a doctor. Tell me a couple of
Happy,
words.
happy,
Give me broader,
finally graduating, happy.
Give me broader version.
It was a long journey, but truly memorable one, and got a chance to work with wonderful people, and I would never forget that. Thank you.
I have it in the, I have it in the complex, so I don't know if
This is power. Yeah, the same thing I did. I had to
That's your day. How you feel?
It feels awesome.
It feels awesome.
It feels great. It feels
Happy.
nice. You're happy?
And mixed feelings, but happy.
That was a great speech.
Thank you. I'm not good with speech.
Can you have microphone?
yeah, use the microphone. Ajay? Hi. Can you see? Yeah, we can see you. Can we see us? Can you see us?
Yeah, I can see you now.
Everybody?
Yes, you.
I'm not so important.
You have to turn the phone.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Juliet.
How can you not just me?
I can recognize your voice.
We need to make it.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Can I come to Seattle and be with you?
Yeah, sure. Now it's time to travel, right?
Yeah? But you have to pay.
Sure.
I know.
Ajay, you want to say a couple of words to everyone? I'll say a couple of words to everyone.
Sure.
Is it raining in Seattle?
No, it's not. It's not. It's cloudy, but it's not raining today.
It's raining here.
For a change. But I think, Juliet, everybody's going to miss you. I don't know how the department is going to be without you.
Ajay, we have a surprise for you. We have Dr. Kalavar and Dr. P for you here.
How are you?
How is life? Good? Very nice. Where are you today?
I'm in Seattle.
Seattle. Oh my God, that's nice.
He looks,
Nice.
Looks good.
yeah, he looks great.
Great.
It's okay.
Already 1 year past.
Give the mic here.
Yeah.
I was going to say, not 1 year.
Good luck to you.
AJ, I love you.
What's up?
How are you?
Good, thank you.
You're right.
After a long time.
Because you're right in Brooklyn now, but you don't come to look for your sister. Well, I'm gonna ask for the time off for you. All right. Well, next time you'll have to stop by my place. All right.
Moving, I think that's it.
For a while. All right, honey. Okay, baby. Thank you. I will. Thank you, honey.
We have more people here online. Hey, Shakir, how are you doing? What's up? That's my son. How are we doing? How are you doing? You should come. You should come.
I should have actually. I live so far. Then if I get there, if I go there, it will be midnight like the other day. You remember? Drop you up at Salisbury. Other night, when I came for our graduation.
You still live there?
No, even 30 miles more to the north. So now
He
it is
lives in Dobbs Ferry.
30 miles from Brookdale.
Shaquille, do you still live in Dobbs Ferry?
No, 30 miles
I
far.
live in Putnam Valley, which is 30
Oh.
miles north of Dawsonville.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. Shakir, thanks for getting online.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Dr. Gottlieb. I'll stop by someday. See you very soon, I guess.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
How are you? How's the baby boy? Yes.
Andre, can you call us back? Can you call back?
Andre, can you come? Oh my God! He's walking. Oh God! That's his little boy. Wow.
Andruha.
Andruha, how is your wife? Yes, my dear. I'm finally graduating. Yes.
It's been 3 days, he's still retired.
Oh, go away. All right, Andruha, hold on and talk to the other graduates.
Andruha, can you wish incoming fellows, what do you think they should do better than you? All of them. This is like here, you know.
You know, Kiran, you're true, right?
So,
Just remember that it will not always get the grace. Like the cancer, please.
Very good idea. Please tell me. No, he's his son has graduation, so he cannot come.
What's it mean?
No, like speak and then in the end I will
He didn't do like both of them survive. Miss you, Andre. What is he also?
I personally felt very, very comfortable when I came to that department. She was the first person who I met, and after I heard so much about Brookdale, good or bad, I met her and I decided to come in. So she offered me a job. So I'm sure everybody has something to say about her, but I wanted to start with the presentation of what the fellows prepared for her, a special piece that they created all together, and they want her to have this in her bedroom. This is this you're gonna have about 25 years to look at this picture, so maybe more. So we have a second part of this. Second part is also for you. This is all from our department, from every single person who is at this table. This is a gift for you. Okay.
Juliet, hold it in front of you.
Let's put it down. Let's put it down. Put it down. Besides, I mean, coming to work every day, I've noticed that Juliet loves hugging. That she says a part of the Trinidadian culture. But I told her that's the reason a lot of people in Trinidad look so different.
Whatever.
Right, so I am announcing a competition today. We have a special prize. You know, guys, I like prizes. I like competing. I like competitions.
For hugging?
Yeah, so for the best hug to Juliet.
Oh, to me! Oh, I'm waiting.
So I'm gonna start.
It's a good thing I wear underwear.
That's a good thing. Everybody else later will participate in the competition. But we want, for the sake of time, we want to proceed with the presentation, which everybody is going to recognize yourself on the screen. It's prepared by our fellows. Meanwhile, who wants to give a hug to Juliet? Okay. So, remember, this is a competition. This is a competition.
Yeah, you know.
This is not a competition.
This is not a competition.
It is a competition.
This is my baby boy.
She cannot complain to HR anymore.
There was no complaints to HR ever. I already went to HR and told them to keep out of my family's business.
Right. Kadali, you want to say a couple words?
Juliet, I'm not going to say goodbye to her because I think she's part of my family. So we'll definitely stay in touch. And I strongly think she's irreplaceable at Brookdale. That's it.
Don't worry, I'll be in Iowa.
Okay. Hug.
I know you're already tired.
Okay, capture. Capture.
This is not a hug, but
Okay, this is a big hug. Okay?
go my way.
This is one of the best batches we have, and what I can tell you, it's very nice for you guys there, and it's very sad for us there. You both guys leaving, and I remember both of you. I remember Kadali all the way from 2011-12 in Nassau. I remember Anita, how you came to the program. Of course, you're going to be missed very, very much. What can I tell you? Anita, the most beautiful lady, nice, reliable. Kadali, smartest person. Guy gonna have 4 boards done by the completion of this program, right? Yeah, so you guys gonna be missed. And where's our mama? We're gonna miss you. Okay. Yes, we're gonna miss you. Thank you, guys.
Haitian grandfather, whatever. Thank you so much, Juliet. I know Juliet before most of the fellows. Okay. Thank you for inviting me, and congratulations to both of you, Kodali and Anita. Okay. It's very nice to see you growing, mature, and be the smartest oncology that I, ever seen. I can say that I'm very proud of you, and I really count on you guys when I call. I'm sorry that I call Kodali all the time, because I know if I call you, even you're not on call, but you're going to make this pass through, and then someone will know. So thank you so much for your dedication and helping patients. And Anita, you always been so sweet, so nice, and so devoted. You love your patient, and I hope you're going to continue to do the same in your career. There is nothing better than devotion to the patient. I know it takes a lot of dedication, endurance, and work. When you take, I always tell people, oncology, when you take one patient, it's become your family, and you want to keep that person alive, and you want you basically part of that patient life. And I feel that you have that on you, and you get to know the patient and love the patient and take your work. I wish all of you the best. I know you're going to succeed. Nobody come from Brookdale has not succeed. And you know, you start with the hard work. That's the way it is. When you take it hard, you do progress and you make success. So all the best, and thank you for all the work you have done for my patients. I will still continue supporting Brookdale. Some people say, oh, she's not there, I'm still here. And I want you, you know, make sure that anytime you need help or you need me or you need some questions, I'm there for you guys. Okay? And congratulations.
Okay. So, thank you very much, Juliet. You know, Brookdale wouldn't be the same if you were not there. We are missing you so much. Hopefully, you will at least visit us. And I want to congratulate Dr. Kodali and Dr. Pandey. You have done beautiful job over years. All patients love you, including my sickle cell patients. And you are so smart, you are so up to date, you are real role models for our fellows and residents. Congratulations and good luck. Okay.
Yet is not the administrator here for us, for me at least. She is my doctor. She is our psychological support during the up and downs, and we really are going to miss her very much. So good luck in your next life, the retirement. You deserve it. You have a long career with up and downs. So it's about time to enjoy. Congratulations for you. Congratulations to our graduates. Kadali did a great job over the last 4 years in Nassau, in Brookdale. We know him from Nassau before. Me and Dr. Gottlieb, we know him. So he's not new to us. Take a while for us to convert him from ID doctor to hem-onc doctor, but he did great job over the last 3 years. Same for Anita. Anita did a great job in terms of patient care, in terms of research, in terms of publication. Everything went well for her over the last 3 years. So congratulations for both of you, and I'm quite sure that you have a bright career and future. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
At least think about, I was so much impressed with Dr. Kolari. He said, Mother Teresa is her idol. I was so much impressed, and he is a gentleman. He's a gentleman. I think in the future we will see his name on the New York Times. Dr. Kolari is a saint, right? Marcos, run out from your computer. Anita, but he's smart. Kolari is very smart. He's up to date. I'm really impressed by him. I'm very impressed by him. So I put him into one of many of my journals. That's why I did it. I don't do it just for fun. I do it for something which you really do something, which I think you really worthwhile. Anita is very compassionate person, and her English is impressed me. Oxford English. she's really a compassionate. She's a very nice person, and I wish both of you will have a very good future.
Okay, so let us speak a little bit about our fellows, like who are graduating. Yeah, so and we'll speak a little bit about the incoming fellows. We had like a nice guy, smart guy, who like used to love science so much. He used to love like bacteria. He used to like viruses so much, and he decided to go to medical school. He decided to go to medical school, and after this, he decided to go to do ID fellowship, infectious disease fellowship. After this, he get bored, and he decided to go to oncology. And today he is getting graduation. So we'd like to congratulate Dr. Kodali for his graduation. Yeah. Honestly, Shri, like I'd like to thank you personally so much. Shri, like is a hard worker and really did an amazing job. And the good thing about Shri, like honestly to say it, Shri like help everyone without even being asked to. Like you don't even ask him to help, but just you find a lot of things get done without even asking him to do like things. And this is like a very good trait, Shri. So we'd like to thank you from our bottom of heart. Thank you. Yeah. The problem with Shri, like he wanted always to leave the program always in good shape. Always he want to leave the program in good shape. So after all this food, nobody is in good shape. Nobody is in good shape. Yeah. So let me. Okay. So also we have a very smart girl. She was very smart in medical school from the beautiful country of Nepal. And she wanted to be like a doctor since she was like young. She went to medical school. She decided to go to hematology oncology fellowship. And tonight we'd like to celebrate the graduation of Dr. Pandey, Anita Pandey. So Anita would like to thank you so much. Personally, I'd like to thank you so much for a lot of things. Yeah. I'd like to thank you for your help in first year, your directions, a lot of instructions I had, like it was really, really priceless. Thank you, Anita. The problem with Anita, you know, like she broke the microscope one time. Yeah. Yeah. So she broke the microscope. Yes, Dr. Wang, she did. Like she was trying to focus a little bit, so the microscope got broken.
It was already broken. Don't blame Anita.
I think we have the video which showed the. No, I'm joking. But you know, like Sosan Kirun, in Brookdale, everything is easy. You just send an email to a very nice guy. His name is Dr. Chima, and everything get done. Yeah, we'd like to thank him. All right. So thank you, everyone, and congratulations. Good luck in the future. And you know what? Like, let me just like say like final few words. Like the graduation is not like I feel sometimes the hematology oncology. It's an always learning experience. We have to always keep like updated. But if you think like about the graduation, you are not going to round with Dr. Gottlieb anymore. I think this is like make a lot of sense. Yeah. If you just like no calls from Miss Elegant, so it's also a lot of achievement. This is a real graduation. So thank you everyone, and congratulations Shri and Anita.
Okay. My fellows, every single one, you too, Josen. You guys are awesome. I admire you guys a lot for your hard work, for your dedication, for your non-complaining, though I call you 500 million times for different things, and to see the way that you have taken care of your patients. You have shown up whether you're tired, you're sick, or whatever. And Shri, Anita, I'm really, really, really gonna miss you guys so very much. Even though I will not be at work, you guys are always gonna be in my heart. I can't. Yeah.
I'm very happy you guys graduated. Thank you. Besides, but I wanted to close this chapter the way we had it the whole year. I don't want to be different than last week, right? So Boris and I, we prepared something for you. Not exactly because if you eat something that I cook, we probably won't come anymore. But we ordered.
Oh, this is from the Uzbek place?
Yeah. So this is, each of you is gonna get this. Okay. This is lamb. Okay, so lamb. Okay. So the plates are also Okay, Kadali, this one is for you. All right.
Thank you, Dr. Gottlieb. It wasn't that bad.
The plates are we're gonna put it in the box, but the plates are coming from Uzbekistan. It's from former Soviet Union. After you eat this all, not alone, but as a family, and your family is growing, which is very good. Then you can keep it and put it on the wall. Because Anita, we have one for you as well. So the plate you can hang on the wall. So now we can officially close the chapter of a very well-fed department. Besides, I want to say a couple of good things about our graduates. Right? Anita came for an interview, and she was a little, we have a lot of applicants. Every year we get a lot of applicants. Over 300 people submit our applications. So she came from another state. She came for an interview, and I guess she heard good or bad things about us, but she was a little nervous, right? So I was trying to calm her down, and then, word after word, I felt that she would be a very good addition to our team. And I think it turned out to be the truth, right? I think that she was very calm, very reserved, and it turned out to be a great fellow. So I really appreciate everything you've done for our department, for the nurses, for the attendings. You were a great addition for us. Thank you. Kadali, I didn't have to struggle that much because we knew him from before, and plus me and him share one thing: we like soccer, so that was an easy choice. However, he likes a different team, but at the end we like the game, right? We knew him from Boris, Dr. Taha, and I. We spent some time with Kadali at NASA University Medical Center, so we knew him very well from before. And the fact that he did ID fellowship was a big addition for our hem-onc department because of so many people with HIV, hepatitis, and such. One big addition and one big good thing that he did for us on Saturday, especially, right? Everybody knows what he did on Saturday for us?
Couple ID service.
Right. So we didn't have to struggle with antibiotics because the other attendings tend not to give antibiotics. So he helped us with that. I hope it was a good experience for you. I hope you learned something and you carry on. I always like, besides liking soccer, I like hockey. So there's a guy from Canada, Gretzky. Max is not here, but he's from Canada. Gretzky. He says that the reason he was a good player, and I think the reason that Kadali is going to be a good player, is because I always went where the puck is going to be, not where the puck is. the park is going to be in that place, I went to that place. So I think he foreseen some things that medicine is not the same, hematology oncology is not the same, ID is not the same. So he did it all. And I also want to say good things about him to you, as I want to thank you for having such a great son. And congratulations. Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Like I always, when I first come in the morning, I make a list of things I want to do that day. So the same habit. So I just like wrote down a few lines about some of the attendings and some of the good people I worked with. So it's been a very long journey for me. It's like almost 2 decades now since I started my med school. I started med school in 2001. So it's almost like 2020 we're talking about here. So it's been a very long journey, and it wouldn't have been possible definitely without the sacrifices of my parents, especially. Like it's been a very emotional year for me with the loss of my father. He would have loved being here, definitely. That was definitely, it was in my plans to invite him for my graduation. So it was a very difficult year. At least I'm glad my mom is here, and it's very nice to have a supporting wife. when you actually leave early, come late home, yeah, it's nice to have someone who understands. Everything actually is like more about patient care than anything. But nothing like personal, so it's very good to have an understanding wife. Sure. Yeah. And few things about Anita. Anita, we have been through a lot. Good times, fun times, stressful times. It's been a long journey. It's coming to an end. But you're definitely someone I'm going to stay in touch with. So we know I would not hesitate to give you a call if I need to, and we'll definitely stay in touch. And Juliet, I don't need to say anything new about Juliet. Everyone knows about Juliet. Nothing new. So she's definitely going to be truly, truly missed by Brookdale, and she's definitely irreplaceable. So I don't think you'll find a much nicer and better person with an excellent work ethic like her. It's very hard to find people like that. I can tell you that. And coming to Dr. Gottlieb, so he and Dr. Boris are the ones, the big reason why I actually got this opportunity of working in HEMOC. I cannot thank you enough for both of you guys. Like, I mean, since my residency days, I have known you. You always have been welcome. And Dr. Gottlieb, especially, I've known you for like 8 years now. And in addition to being an excellent mentor, you're always an excellent friend, even outside the program. That's what I always cherish. And we always, as you were mentioning, we always share some common interests. And the good thing with Dr. Gottlieb is he always tries to make the program like more of an experience than just like a fellowship. He tries to add those little things that are like we actually don't think of. So that's what is very special about Dr. Gottlieb. So we should always respect that. And as fellows, like we get caught up with all this work, but like this, he always brings that angle to the department so that we don't miss that part from our life. Thank you, Dr. Gottlieb. Thank you very much. Okay, Dr. Boris, I have known you for 8 years now. If you ask any patient he has taken care of, or any patient in general, what would you want in your doctor? I think very likely the most common thing they will probably say is your doctor should be honest with you, he should be compassionate, and he should have time for you. And I think he's available all the time. Available is like a very simple word, but it takes a lot of sacrifice from your personal standpoint to be available for your patients. and Dr. Boris is like a true role model. So he's always there for his patients, and I have never seen a patient speak a bad word about him, never. So if we are able to achieve 70 to 80% of what he is, I think we have done an excellent job, I can tell you that. And finally, Dr. Boris, most of the time when you actually go through these training programs, you try to mold yourself around one of your mentors. I think I'm more close to Boris than any other attending in this program, I can tell you that. So, and coming to Dr. Wang, he's another special person in the program. So Dr. Wang, we always, as soon as we graduate, we always get caught up with which job where we can go and make some money and stuff. Just imagine dedicating and sacrificing your life to research. It needs a lot of courage. Let's not like make jokes about this. It needs a lot of courage and a lot of selflessness to actually do what he's doing. And he brings a very unique angle to our program. We need to respect that. And thank you, Dr. Wang, for pushing my boundaries. And hopefully we'll have a publication soon. So, yes. And Dr. Dabrowski, since you're another person who is always reliable and who is always available to, that's another thing I always respect. And since I have been with you for 1.5 years, I think 1.5, 2 years in my fellowship, I worked with you a lot. You're something I feel that you're very knowledgeable and you're always there for the fellows, and we always respect that. And thank you very much for whatever you have done for us. Thank you. Dr. Taha, I don't know if he's still here. So Taha is also among the first people I spoke to before I was brought in as the chief president to this program. He actually has been very welcoming, and he's actually very good at doing bone marrows. It's something I learned from him. So he's been very helpful and always there for us. Thank you. Dr. Joseph. So Dr. Joseph, I don't know. I was actually trying to sign out my patients to the incoming fellow. I realized close to 50% of my patients have been your patients. So when you left us in March, so my patient counts have significantly gone down. So my overall experience has been with you, most of the things I have learned through AITU, your patients has been excellent. And even during my rotations with you, you always have been accommodative of making sure that you give me more breast cancer patients. That is an experience we lack here at Brookdale through our regular clinics. So you made a conscious effort of doing that for us. Thank you very much. And we're going to truly miss you. I have learned some good things about private practice from you, which is very, very important, which is what I'm going into right now. Thank you. And Dr. Arbor, who is not here, I think, is also someone who has been a very valuable member of our team, your HEMONC team. His inputs during our AITU rounds has been very good. And I went through a radiation oncology rotation too, has been very welcoming. So he's someone I would not hesitate to get in touch with if I need in the future. He's someone who is also a good team member for HEMONC. Someone I actually who is not here, but I feel that I have learned during my tumor board discussions. Some of the surgeons like Dr. Koturu, Dr. Leponzina, Dr. Agrawal, and also Dr. Jeshwani and Dr. Reitman, who is also not here. I have reviewed a lot of scans with them, so I feel I'm very grateful and thankful for their sharing their knowledge with me. And Dr. Misoris, who is not here, he's the most he's the pathologist I harassed most during my 3 years. But he has always been very good with me, and he's always been very welcoming, willing to spend time and look at, show me some slides and stuff. So he's been very good with me. Dr. Chima, I think he left. He's another person who has been harassing a lot. But at least we have a person to go to, and he's very responsible and he answers. So we're glad as fellows that we have someone like that. And finally, coming to our fellows, where to begin? So our fellows, Marcus, and first of all, Preeti and Marcus. It was such a good graduation. I'll definitely remember this for the rest of my life. Thanks for all the effort. I know at Brookdale, we have very little time outside our work. It takes a significant amount of work to do this. I know this. First of all, I would like to thank you. And you both have been a very good addition. You add like a different thing that is missing in our program. You have brought in very good changes to our program, which is good. And if we had any differences, nothing was personal. It was all just to make sure that we do the patient care properly. Okay, and I wish you good luck, and I think the program is in excellent shape now. So I want you to continue doing the good job, just not the physical shape. I think.
Get back to shape now.
Yeah. So good luck for guys next year. I think you'll do a good job. And the incoming fellows, like, I can tell you one thing, this program needs hard work. That's one thing, that's the first thing you need to have. I think Kiran, I know him personally for the last couple of years, so I know him very well. So I know his work ethic, I know how he works like in the Department of Medicine. Sauce, I've heard good things about you. I haven't got a chance to introduce myself and interview you when you came in, but good luck with everything. You have good people around and you'll be fine. Okay, and where is Karan? Karan. I've been his chief resident when he was a third-year resident, so I have known him very well. He's a very competent physician, and he's a fun guy to work with. One thing my advice would be to continue to work hard, and you'll be good. Max, unfortunately, is not here. He's one of our best fellows. I think when I speak about Max, Max is, I compare him to like Sharif when I started. You in fellowship, you'll find like different kinds of people. You find knowledgeable people, you find people with good work ethic, but Max is an excellent combination of both. You very rarely find people like that. So he's someone who is very special, and I think Dr. Gottlieb is an excellent recruit for our program. So I think he'll be doing very good with us. Coming finally to our EITU staff, Ms. Perrin, let's begin with you. So I'm going to talk about two hypothetical scenarios. If you ever end up leaving Brookdale, if I actually end up starting my own practice, I want you to come and work with me. So Ms. Perrin is so reliable and always there, always there. Even after 5, if you call, she's still sitting there doing her work. That is what, that's how committed she is. That's someone that's something we always need to respect. Ms. Milton, you are another one. I harass you the most along with Ms. Perrin, but you have been like so patient with me and always there for the patients. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Ms. Latoya, you have been on and off with us. You go to radiation oncology, you come back, I know. But whatever time you have been with us, you have always been reliable and there for us. Thank you very much. Okay. Ms. Elegant. So when I started in the first month, I was thinking like how many times Ms. Elegant has gone to human resources. But like when you get to know her, when you start working with her, she's one of the wonderful persons I have worked with. And I think we shared a lot of time together during the 3 years. A lot of personal, we are that close. I share my personal information. She shares her personal stuff too. So we've been very close for the last 3 years. And you're someone I will definitely stay in touch with, along with the other members of the AITU team. And Miss Maxwell, first question I want to ask you, where have you been for the last 6 months? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're healthy and you're doing good. That's the first thing. And we have some of your patients missed you a lot. We have not only good nurses, we have competent nurses, and they know what they're doing. That's not always the case with all the other programs, I can tell you that. So I think that's about it. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
So, Sri, you gave a very long speech. I have not prepared anything, so I'll try to keep it very short. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight, and celebrate with us our graduation. Everybody who is here has been a very vital, has a very vital role in shaping our life for the last 3 years, and I genuinely mean it. Thank you very much, everybody, from attendings, our nurses, our staff, fellows, everybody. Thank you very much. I'll start with the attendings. So when I came for an interview, like Dr. Gottlieb said, I was a little bit nervous because I got an interview. I was not sure whether I would really want to do or not. I just came in, just wanted to hang out in New York. So I said it's a good chance. So I came in, and there were other 2 candidates who came for second interview. So I thought like, okay, I'm already out, so nothing to lose. So at that time, Dr. Taha is not here, but the things he said was very comforting. At that time, I was postpartum. I was just recovering from my health issues. So I was planning to take a year off. So I was not sure whether I really want to do a fellowship or not. But he said, like, I know you will be working as a single mother, even you have a family, but we are here to support you. So that was, I think he just said it genuinely, but I was at a certain position in my life. It really touched me, it helped me, it comforted me a lot. And I want to say this to all my attendings, that the word resonated throughout the 3 years. I knew that if I have a problem, because I was alone, like I have 2 kids, they're small, and doing a fellowship in Brookdale is not easy. But I had this comfort and I had this assurance that if I have a problem and I can come to any attending and I would get the help. And that's a big deal for any fellows. Thank God I didn't have to come for that, but to have that assurance and come to work, spend here for 12 hours. First year was pretty brutal, like I was here from 7 to 7, 12 hours all the time. Kids never saw my face. So it was hard, but you made it easy. All my attendings, Dr. Gottlieb, Boris, Dr. Dabrowski, Dr. Taha is not here, Dr. Joseph. Dr. Joseph, I want to thank you especially for letting us taking care of your patient. I learned a lot from them. Now we don't have them, like Sri said, 50% of my patients went back, but we learned a lot from them. And Dr. Wang, you think that we hate your journal club, but we don't. I just want to let you know, you are the one who always connect a dot. We always talk about clinical stuff, and every week we come to your journal club, and you made us realize that we are a student. We need to go back to basics. So that's a very important thing, and that's the gist I'm going to take it out from the journal club, though I don't remember most of the things, the cycle we talked about. It was a very good learning journey. It was not just academic. You learn about people, you see different people, different experience. For some reason, Brookdale is a very unique place because we get very unique people here. So all different character, different personality, and it was a good learning experience overall. Regarding the fellows, we always did not have a very smooth ride with the fellows. Of course, we had a little bit bumps here and there, but the good thing that came out of all those bumps was we agreed to disagree. So that was a very good education that we got, and we came along very well. For us, our main important thing is our patient care and our work, and we have stick to that besides our differences. Now we laugh at it, but it was not that before, but we have come a long way, and I thank you. I
Preeti and Marcus, you did a wonderful presentation. It was very fun. And like Preeti, you said, I'm so ready to like escape from everything. I'm ready to go out. And last but not the least, our AI2 team, our nurses, Ms. Maxwell and Ms. Elegant, thank you for making your time in spite of your off and you came here for us. Thank you very much. Other nurses, Ms. Williams, Ms. Bennett is not here. I would like to thank them as well. Latoya, Ms. Milton, Ms. Barron, you are a gem. You know, you are a big part of our fellowship program, and thank you very much because you guide us. You don't know, but you really guide us. You are very subtle. You just say this thing is missing, but you know you are trying to teach us, and we learn from that. And thank you very much. At least I did. I learned a lot from all of you. Ms. Milton, we shared a lot of our personal stories, and I already enjoyed that. We have this motherly, conversation a lot. So thank you for all that. And my family is not here for so many different reasons, but they have been a part of. They share our struggle, especially your first child. Always share your struggles, and for me, it's very emotional because my son had to struggle a lot during this fellowship time. I really wanted to bring him today, but I could not. But he's not here, but I really want to thank him, even if he's not here. My husband has never been in a picture for a very long time because he has been doing fellowship and job. But I want to thank him for his support as well. And last but not the least, Sri, you have been a wonderful friend. Thank you very much. Third year, usually both the fellows are the chief fellows, so we have to get a lot of things like scheduling and everything done. I was a little bit involved in the first half, but I could not get involved in the second half because of so many reasons, and you filled in for everything. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there, but thank you so much for everything. And after this, next week, I'll be off. And I plan to take a year off. I'm planning not completely off. I'm planning to take a little bit slow. I was lucky enough to get a part-time job for a year, so I'm taking part-time. And Sri and I did a lot of reading in this third year together. And all this time we used to say before the incident happened with his father, we always said that our parents are getting old. We need to take time. We need to stay with them. We always had a plan to go back and stay with our parents, and unfortunately the events happened. But for me, that's a more, it's a call saying that it's time to go back to your folks and just spend a little bit of time. I haven't seen my parents for more than 10 years. I haven't spent even a week with them. So now I'm planning to stay there for a month and then travel more. And I plan to stay more back home, be with my friends, my family, take it slow, and then after that I'm going to be a full-time attending. I'm going to a private practice, and I hope it will be a good journey. I'm ready to move out of Brookdale, but I'm very happy. Like, I have no complaints. It's a part of the learning process, and I'm glad I had this opportunity. Dr. Gottlieb, thank you very much for giving this opportunity. I don't know why you took me, but I'm happy you did. Because at the time you had other candidates as well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Juliet, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I forgot to mention about Juliet. Juliet, thank you so much. The first person I met you in Brookdale, first person I met somebody in Brookdale was you. And you have been such a heartwarming person throughout the 3 years. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you are graduating with us, not before us, but yeah, Brookdale is going to miss you a lot. I love you. Thank you so much. Juliet, did you hug her? This is the second. Yeah, this is the second. Thank you. But this is unfair because, you know, I had a lot of really good hugs. But Dr. Gottlieb, in all fairness,
Dr. Ghali, with all fairness, don't think this is because I like you now. I think your hug was extraordinary. I'm only good to you because Zena told me, give him a chance. Oh, we have each other's phone number. Don't even get it twisted. So I really think, Dr. Gottlieb, that you should have this. Because,
for all your hard,
you're good.
for all the hard work you did, I think I could pick up more than 240 pounds.
I never said 200. You are wrong.
Okay.
Zena,
Juliet
take care
is
of
a
Miss
gem.
Lee, okay?
I already miss her. 3 days. 3 days I already miss her. So thank you. Really thank you. But it took you a while to recognize how good I am.
I was bribed.
Okay. Thank you guys for everything. And hopefully we can enjoy the rest of the day, the rest of the party. The food is gone, unfortunately, but we can, if anyone wants to say something to
No
the
more
graduating
talking.
fellows.
We can just socialize.
Priya, I don't know if you want to say something to your husband
Husband.
and to Juliet, to Manita.
No, we're family. Yeah. I'm going to Iowa.
Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the day.